Okay, I'm going to try to overdub this video and hopefully I don't have a whole lot of problems. This was a video I did earlier trying to show Josh Kender how to put uh, on two different monitors, two different pictures or two different slideshows or a color, I believe. And this is my normal introduction to YouTube. So now we're back to, we see Zoom, and that's the wrong one. So I changed the source over in OBS. Now I've got screen 1, screen 2, screen 3, and screen 4, but I still have things that aren't the way that I want them. And I'm really hoping this first take turns out good with no echo. I believe here in a minute I actually do go and put this back the way that it should be with the 4 different screens showing. So this is a first for me in that I am dubbing this over a live stream from earlier today that did not have any audio because I forgot to turn the audio on in OBS. So screen 4 has got a picture on it. Screen 3 still got Zoom on it. Screen 1 still got OBS on it. And screen 2 is showing how I was going to get all this stuff. I think I do believe I did get rid of all this and go back strictly to pictures. I made a joke about Josh climbing into bed on Zoom, and because I'm watching this as I'm doing this in a little viewer on DaVinci Resolve. I am overdubbing this in DaVinci Resolve, by the way, and it's quite interesting to watch. I wish there was a way. Okay, there's screen 1 comes back the way it should be, and I believe I do the other 2 screens the same way here in a minute. Yeah, there's screen 2, and then I should also kill screen 3, I would think, about pretty soon here. Or maybe I left Zoom running thinking people could hear, but they can't. And there was like Greg, Alex, Josh, and myself. Yeah, see there, I do kill it. So there's my 4 pictures. Me, Lorna, me, Lorna, me, Lorna, and my twin granddaughters. So now how we got there is coming up, and I will kind of have to sit here patiently. This is live and unrestricted, so to speak. So you right click on your desktop and you go to themes, and then I try to make that big so everybody can see it. I keep moving it around just to the different screens. I learned quite a bit on that. And then you go to the Microsoft Store to get your themes, and we all know how to do that. They're up there, I'm showing that. And then I believe I hit the control to show go to the Microsoft Store right here. You click on that, you go get your themes, and I just downloaded one, which was, I believe, Space or Earth or something. It was really cool. Really did like it. And I feel like such an idiot. I've really had a bad day with audio today. I actually got Sean in trouble later on in the day, or earlier tonight, however you want to look at it, because I'm overdubbing this, or voice overing it, or whatever you want to call it. If this is successful, this will be kind of cool. And then that's when I'm downloading the Microsoft theme package. I want to say it had 14 different pictures in it, and then here in a minute it will actually go to, I'll minimize all that stuff and apply it, and it'll have 4 different views from the themes on the 4 different screens. I think I do that about right now, or real close to it. I'm just blown away with what you can do on this stuff, and I hope my audio, there we go. So there's screen 1, screen 2, screen 3, and it will actually change in 1 minute for each screen. So screen number 1 changes first, and then screen number 2 a minute later, then screen number 3 a minute later, then screen number 4. So hopefully that didn't pick up that my headphone cord falling. It's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. This is a learning curve for me as well. I don't know why, but the little red thing that's showing the recording stops and then picks back up. And I haven't been paying attention if screen one's changed yet, so I'm going to sit here and watch it pretty much like I did this afternoon, except again, I had no audio, so now we have audio, and if I have to redo this, then so be it. So be it. Almost like OBS. Me and my humor. So I haven't been watching to see if it's changed yet. I don't think that it has. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and kill the time watching to see. I know it changes because I sat here earlier today and watched it change while I was doing it. Because I remember there. See, screen number 2 just changed. So that's a long minute right there. But they all go through that. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how to speed this up to get it to where I can end this, render it, and then upload it to see if it works. And that's going to be the process. The process is going to be when this is done, I will render and upload it. And hopefully the volume will be there. Obviously, I render it. I'm going to play it to make sure the volume is here. Otherwise, this was just a waste of time. And if this is successful, I'll do a tutorial on this and hopefully not have the mirroring effect and maybe a better understanding of how this works. I'm really hoping this is going to work. I'm really hoping I'm not sitting here wasting my time trying to explain this video that I forgot to put my audio in. Be my luck though that I am. So there goes screen number 3. So that works. If you have 2 monitors, obviously it's going to be 2 monitors. If you have 3 monitors, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, however many you have, it's going to work. And it almost has to. So I think I go back and demonstrate here how to put the 4 pictures back. Yeah, I did. Because that's my one thing, my one background that I use. So I try to get that out of the way by figuring out where to put it. And there's just, when you have 4 screens and you're demonstrating 4 things, it's kind of hard to do that. Again, right click and then go to background and then change it by the pictures. And that's really, I was really hoping that would be bigger. I may have to redo this and dedicate a screen full size rather than have it in quarters like that, because that's real hard to understand. But you can see I'm just right clicking it and I'm assigning the pictures to the individual screens or individual monitors, whatever you want to call them. Screens, monitors, I call them screen, they are monitors. And there we go. They're all back reassigned the way that they were supposed to be. Now I know there's still more of the video because I was talking to Alex and Josh and Greg, and we did try something else, but until it comes up on here, I'm not going to remember what it was. Hopefully I'm not picking up much background noise on this recording, and hopefully this turns out pretty good. It's pretty cool. I'm actually watching, I think it's 13 and a half minutes long, and if I'm understanding the graph correctly, I'm at about 8.5 minutes. So we got about 5 more minutes to go. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. And it's kind of boring right now because whatever I was doing, I right-clicked on something there, and I brought it back up, but I don't remember why I did that. I really don't. Oh, I know, I was showing them the themes, and the themes is it's the same thing. The themes from the Earth are going to be whatever theme you pick is still going to work. I'm at 9 minutes, so this is this is the first time for me for trying this. This is the first time I've ever tried to dub something in, and I think right here we were trying a slideshow, and if I remember correctly, I struggled with it because I couldn't find the pictures, and then when I just clicked on the folder, it does work, and you're going to see that coming up here in a minute. We're at 9 minutes and 34 seconds, so we got about 4 minutes to go. Hopefully, if you find this interesting, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Both will do a world of good for me because the like button apparently is what YouTube likes to see, and that was what brings my videos to the forefront, which will get me a wider audience, which will get me more subscribers, yada, yada, yada. Most of you know I really don't get too bent out of shape on subscribers. It's nice. I don't think I'll ever make it to 1,000. If I do, I do, and if I don't, I don't. I don't ever want to be monetized. I don't ever plan to be monetized. I just don't need the headache. So we got about another 3 minutes or so to go. We hit the 1 minute, 10 minute mark, 1 minute, 10 second mark, or the 10, I don't know, I can't read this dumb thing, 10 minute mark, I believe it is. So I think, yeah, see, I'm trying to, I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a slideshow to work, and there it is. That was a slideshow of me right there. From, I only had 4 pictures in there, so that makes sense. It's not going to rotate at all, but it works. It shows on 4 different monitors, 4 different pictures out of that folder. So if I were to go to a folder that has 100 pictures and set it to 1 minute, every 1 minute, screen number 1 is going to change, screen number 2 is going to change, screen number 3 is going to change, and then again when I go back to just a picture, it defaults it back to that, and then I do go in there and set them the correct way, which there's screen number 3, that's correct, that's where it's supposed to be. Screen number 2 is correct, and I got to get a better picture because that one's all pixelated. Screen number 4, and obviously screen number 1 stays the same. Now I don't remember what I did for the next 2 minutes. I think it was something Josh asked could I do, and since this was my first time doing this afternoon, and this is my first time doing this tonight, this could be a total disaster, actually. Hopefully the DaVinci doesn't pick that up. We're at the 12-minute mark. I know it's 13 minutes and some change, almost 14 minutes. I think it's 13:57 if I remember correctly. And I could go look that up on YouTube, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to let it play out. And I want to talk all the way through it. Yeah, see, I brought Zoom back. We still have Greg, we still have Josh, we still have Alex, and of course we have me. But I don't remember what we were talking about. Should have about a minute to go. And this is just kind of something I wanted to play around with. 2:27 in the morning. I did this video, I don't know, 10 hours ago or so. And again, you know, I'm not a 30-year technician or anybody that's been doing this for a long time. I'm just getting started. And you make mistakes. I made a mistake. I forgot to turn on the microphone, and I'm talking away, and I should have caught it because I should have seen in OBS there was no movement of the mixer. I should have caught that straight away, but I didn't. So that's on me. Lesson learned. This is fun. Like I told you many times, I really enjoy doing this every night. I really enjoy every night getting together with Greg and with Alex and with Gary and with Rick and with Sean, with Robert, with Josh, with whoever else joins us, Tim Soul, Doug Betts occasionally. I really like getting together and talking to you guys and just having a good discussion. So that looks like that's probably going to do it. So now I'm going to stop the recording and render this out and see what it looks like. Thanks for watching. Woo, that was fun.